Good morning, Helldivers. Welcome back to the Descendant Saga. I am Chase Randall. I'm the author of the Descendant Saga series of science fiction books. And it's been a while. I know I haven't uploaded a video in a couple of months. I've been busy. I finished with editing on the manuscript portion of the book, and I've started recording and editing the audiobook, and I've joined forces with an LLC, an Etsy shop called Nerdsmith Consolidated. Channel veterans will be familiar with this. Today is April 1st, 2025. It's April Fool's. And we're back in Helldivers 2 for a very important reason. Before I explain this reason, let me point out it is April Fool's. So my rifle in the game, as you can see, is huge. It is longer than our Helldiver hero is tall. Now, back to the Helldivers themselves. I'm a veteran Helldiver. I've been playing this game since the beginning. Those of you who are familiar with the lore of Helldivers should be familiar with Malevelon Creek. This is a planet in February of 2024, real world time, that was dubbed Space Vietnam because of the environment of the planet and the dark, swampy jungle full of robots, because the trees are speaking binary. And a small, I will say elite group of Helldivers decided to liberate this planet. But the Galactic War drug on, and other things
One
happened.
shudders to envisage what repulsive larvae
And the planet was not
gestates within the
liberated, it was
gloom
abandoned.
as we speak.
February 27th, 2024. Eventually, after completing other objectives in the Galactic War, Helldivers returned in full force. So April 3rd, 2024, Malevelon Creek was liberated. We are 2 days shy of the 1-year anniversary of the liberation of Malevelon Creek. If you can notice by the cape, I was there. And, as you can see, April 1st, 2025, the bots are back. Malevelon Creek is under attack again, and I have a personal order to kill 20 Devastators. As a veteran Helldiver of Malevelon Creek, I have the hat, courtesy of Something Something Design Company, if I remember. I'll put a link down in the description. Let me put on my hat. The cat ears stay on. And, it's time for a second tour on Malevelon Creek.
The freedom
My
of the
fellow
galaxy
Helldivers,
remains in jeopardy.
liberty is over. It's time
Let
to
us
put on your
join the
boots of
fight.
democracy. Where is it? Alright, the hype has lied to me. All that build up for nothing. They're not actually on Malevelon Creek. But there's 3 days, 10 hours in this orbit. And they could get to Malevelon Creek. So, in order to defend the creek, we're going to poop it. However that's pronounced. The Jet Brigade is here. For those of you not familiar, the Jet Brigade are extra special robots, because they're not just automatons.
The
They're
operation
automatons with
proceeds
jetpacks.
smoothly.
So,
Initiating FTL jump to
we're going to launch an
the Berkeley
ICBM
system.
to jetpack-wearing robots. As you can see the little tag here on the left side of the screen. I am
Jump
in
complete.
Discord. I put out an all-hands call, but
Mission coordinates locked.
our friends
Hellpods prime.
in the community Discord server called the Drop Pod, where we play things like Helldivers and Deep Rock Galactic. Our friends also all have lives, such as myself, which is part of why, as I said a minute ago, I've been busy with the book and haven't been playing a whole lot. So, we'll see if anyone answers the question. Matchmaking is set to friends only, so if they like, they're welcome to join. We're going to drop down here and work ourselves counterclockwise. Clear the map. This is a level 6 mission. Got some laser guns. Let's go with penetrate and recoilless. Now, as you can see, I'm not maxed out. I'm a level 88. Yes, I'm a super citizen. However, I would like to point out, explain, the majority of my time playing Helldivers has been solo. Because, like I said, the guys in Discord, we all have our own lives and duties. Our schedules haven't lined up. So while you may join, I don't doubt it. So, you should join the Discord. In the description. Check it out. It is a small community. Type in, get a new page, great. We can play things like Deep Rock Galactic, Into Your Heart, or Ground Range, or anything that has squads, teams. We have a 4-player max in mission channel. But this is the general community for the Descendant Saga series of science fiction novels. Oh look, a robot. I missed.
The fate of all humanity's children are in your hands.
Alright, hitting those missiles off, so that's great. Get my missile.
Sending down support weapon.
I'm one guy, so I can't open this, but I will take the stims. We're headed this way.
Attacking map.
So, go to thedescendantsaga.com. There will be a link down in the description, and check out the newsletter. This is the beginning of a new month, so there will be a new issue of the newsletter Tight Beam. Keep things updated. If you're not up to date, you should be.
Helldiver lost. Sending replacement.
I can't even get a shot off because we're just insta-dead.
Objective critical stratagem available.
And on the gunship.
Objective critical stratagem no longer available.
So, there's going to be a whole bunch of links down in the description. Join the newsletter. Check things out. Join the community Discord server. We play games. And
How'd you like to taste some
discuss my
freedom?
upcoming science fiction publication with cooperation from Nerdsmith Consolidated, the Etsy shop, 3D printing business, and all those fun things. Oh boy, I got yeeted. And I missed
Sub-objective nearby.
the shot with the recoilless
Objective critical stratagem available.
on the gunship.
Objective critical
I can get the
stratagem
cover.
no longer available.
We can get our hellbomb in here.
Hellbomb request approved.
Reload the
Deploying now.
recoilless so that we can shoot down this gunship. Oh, here comes the jet brigade. Range guns. My aim is bad. Apologies. Alright, we need to shoot this guy down before he destroys the hellbomb.
Hellbomb arm! Clear
Bomb's
the area!
active. Let's get back to the other sub-objective. So this is right over there. How convenient. Ooh, artillery is right over there. How convenient. I should get further away. No, minimum safe distance and all that. Alright. I've started using regular machine gun turrets instead of the more popular Gatling turret. Not only is it a faster cooldown, but the lower rate of fire means the turret stays active longer. sure, it doesn't just knock things down instantly, but I think cumulatively it will knock down more things. Napalm. I've been playing mostly either level 6 missions, solo, or level 1 missions solo. Because level 6 I can do by myself without too much difficulty. And that is the lowest level you can play and still be eligible to find super samples, or has recently been updated as super uranium. So I'm going to keep an eye out for that. And level 1 missions, because that's the quick and easy way to farm super samples. Or, excuse me, super credits. Because... let's smoke the bullets. More smoke, of course. Got double napalm, double smoke, double static field. Anyway. As I started talking a minute ago, I'm level 88, play mostly solo. I have done enough grinding that I have almost everything unlocked. As you can see, I'm in the outfit for the newest war bond. I have all the war bonds, all the things for all the war bonds, minus a couple of items. I have, but have not equipped or used. Oh, there's 3 static fields. They don't have to carry smoke at all. We'll have a slightly more useful static field. Anyway. I have the new draw emote. I haven't used it. I don't know how to use it. Maybe we'll find out. Get the gun loaded up here. Supplies.
Sending down equipment package.
Because I need more stims and shots for the recoils. It's basically how you have to think, at least the way I think, in the level 6 here. What do you want to say about the jet brigade? Jerks with backpack. As I was going to say, the recoilless is kind of the primary weapon. And everything else is just to support the use of the recoilless. So definitely have to keep it full on ammo. Backpack carries 5 shots, plus you get one in the launcher, so that's 6. 6 dead bolts. 6 dead tanks. I'm a big fan of the revolver in the game, and not normally a fan of laser guns. The laser revolver, because that's the thing, has that medium armor penetration. Like, hear me out, it does work. Oh look, a hole. You can have the last shot of the recoilless. And can't shoot him over the rocket. Just keep the bullets, not the rockets. Okay. Supplies. Stims. Blah. Make sure we have all the supplies. Now we can activate Sea Artillery. Alright. Give another cluster bomb.
Here comes the cavalry.
Remember, I have the personal order.
Get some!
And there's a couple over. Do BDA, make sure there's no survivors.
Enemy down, baby.
Alright. Just like Eagle 1 said, enemy down. The addition of the urban maps with the squid aliens is great. And now we even get the urban maps with the robots, which is more great. Fantastic. I love everything about this game. It's got enough action and mayhem that it's fun to go romp around by yourself, as I'm doing, because the boys haven't joined. Boys is a collective, non-gendered term for fellow gamers. Get your panties in a twist if you're wearing those. But let's say your gamers, your fellow Helldivers are on. It's an absolute riot with boys. And it's just cinema. Peak aesthetic. Everything about this game. Sound, vibe. Look at this view. Like, it looks the way it's supposed to. Fire tornadoes, come on. How cool is that? I wish I had more time to play. And I have been playing probably more than I should versus how much I should be working on the book. But as I stated, the text editing is complete. And I'm working on the audiobook and the editing of the audiobook. And I can only do that for so long at a time because I'm talking to voices. I have inflection, there's power involved. I'm pretty good at a few things, and you know, sometimes you have to get to the chopper, but you have to do it now. I've been taking some voice acting. I'm getting better at it, yeah. But when you're recording the audiobook, it takes a toll. You can only record for an hour or two at a time. And this new, the second edition of the book, yeah, it's bumped up. It's bigger than it used to be. The book is now about 20% longer than the first edition. Now that it has the addition antagonist's point of view.
Dropping a pin.
Progress logged.
And it's a lot of work. It's a lot of strain on the voice. And when I'm not straining my voice and chugging water, gives you a reminder to stay hydrated. The editing of the audio portion is tedious. I have another mic besides this one that is a whole lot better, and it picks up all of the mechanical sounds of the mouth movement.
Attack underway.
The little noise every time your lips part.
Outpost destroyed.
The
Tagging map.
slap of your tongue on the roof of your mouth every time you make a tongue T-sounding noise. It picks up all of that. You know, if you're in between swallows and have a little saliva built up in your mouth, it can hear that. And so, while it's a much better audio quality than this mic can provide, it takes more time
Found something.
to edit. And that itself is another time-consuming process.
Your location.
I can only focus for so long.
Attack underway.
Because there's so many of those details that you have to listen to. You have to make sure, you know, the spoken word matches the written word. You have to make sure the inflection is correct, right? The voice for the right character. So on. And it's a lot of mental strain. And I have a hard time doing more than an hour or so of it at a time. Especially since I'm still working my regular 40 to 50 hours a week. 7 to 5 building missiles for Uncle Sam kind of job. We've turned on fuel silo, so the fuel will be flowing to pump up our ICBM, and here we've found launch codes. These guys in their glorious last stand with the break action shotgun. So now we're going to fight through the city. I don't need it, but it's here, so I'm gonna pick it up. This time we got 26 minutes. We're gonna fight through all of this urban area, if you can see my mini-map down in the bottom right, to
Dropping a
the
pin.
actual ICBM silo on the other side of the city. It's hot. I seem to be having an issue, because there's no bot drop, but I still have the bot drop warning. I'm gonna go ahead and top off magazines, because everyone was talking about aesthetic, how great this game is, aesthetic-wise, with all the futuristic bullpups, sci-fi guns. And the jet brigade coming at you. How cool that was, just blast them out of the air, like. I should have brought a shotgun just so I could say, pull! Every time. Oh look, more ammo. We'll take. Oh look, more robots. I have a solution.
Democracy's on its way.
So these urban environments have these big, new, trapezoid-shaped factories that pump out the bots. And my 500 kg just took out 2 of the 3 here.
Learn something!
Grenade. Stim. Let's get behind something. Buy me time to change mags. Alright, there's gonna be more bots here than I thought.
Sending down sentry.
I'm gonna need more guns. Because we've got to take out this other 2 factories. And I'm still waiting for my Eagle to get rearmed. Alright, that one's down because they opened their door at the wrong time. Them. That's a tank. I can hear the shredder tank shooting in the background. I don't know if you can hear it. It's been a long time since I've recorded anything for YouTube. So hopefully the gain on this mic is still good. And pickup, right? Shredder tank. Load. Recoilless. Where I said recoilless is the primary here. I thought I saw a Hulk pop out. Yep, there he is. Waiting, waiting. You're not a Hulk.
Back in action.
Neither are you. 2 Hulks. Alright. Time to run. And not step on mine. Alright. Got enough time. I can get another 500 in there. And that will solve that other problem. Look, more ammo. 1 Hulk down.
An eagle never misses.
But that didn't take out the
Unleashing
factory.
democracy.
See if I've bought enough time here. Reload the spoilers.
Fire in the
Another
hole!
grenade.
Another one bites the dust.
Put the grenade in the wrong spot.
Sweet!
Last stim. Alright. I know I shouldn't be wasting time in this fight. But, you know, I wanted to do that.
How'd you like
For the
to
thumbnail
taste the
or
freedom?
something like that. I told you it was going to be a nasty fight going through the city. Oh, let me load up the recoilless. And, oh look, ammo. Alright. Here we can deal with him via 500 kilograms of high explosives and deal with this guy via the recoilless. Checking our six. You guys don't look at explosions. There's a shredder tank over there. More recoilless. Taking our six full load. He's not dead. We're gonna give the recoilless. Got one more shot because there's one more hole. Call it an airstrike just to be sure. Grab some ammo from the road. A lot of bad
Have a
ammo
taste of
there.
democracy!
Do reload before I'm empty, faster. We can keep dealing with the jet, right? Another reload. Got more ammo.
20 minutes remaining.
Deal with his problem. Wait. Here we go. You can have that. I don't want to keep it. Be careful with it. It's very dangerous. I felt uncomfortable having it in my pocket. Alright.
Found something!
Things seem to have calmed down. Only briefly. Or not. But made it to the silo, which also happens to be in range of mortars.
Warning, you are in range of enemy artillery.
It's alright. I'm calling supplies to help myself. And I'm gonna reload
Warning, you are in range
Recoilless
of enemy
here
artillery.
to make sure I have every possible shot for the recoilless I can. Got 3 cluster
There's something
bombs
here.
for the Eagle, but I've already used my 500s. I only have napalm and static with sieve artillery.
Warning, you are in range of enemy artillery.
Catch, boyos!
Unleashing democracy.
There's a lot of steps, so let's get this started with the missile. I did not want to
Warning, you are in range
get
of
myself to
enemy
the
artillery.
airstrike. Relocate. 1, 2, 8, 7, 6. One again.
Warning, you are in range of enemy artillery. Delivering
Give him
payload.
another one when we go back. Open the silo door.
Warning, you are in range of enemy artillery.
Feels good!
There's our supplies. Over there. Let's go counterclockwise. Why didn't you shoot me? Such the suck.
Warning,
Grab more
you are in
supplies.
range of enemy artillery.
Bots over there. I'm gonna give them another airstrike for good measure.
Delivering
That'll get
payload.
my Eagle rearmed.
Warning, you are in range of enemy artillery. Eagle 1, returning to destroyer for resupply.
Injury! What
Alright.
injury?
Let's give them
Warning, you are in range of
Roundabout.
enemy artillery.
headshots. Wear a helmet. This is what happens when you mess with a veteran of the Malevelon Creek. Fire tornadoes, mortars, rocket devastators. Whatever. Nobody cares.
Warning, you are in range of enemy artillery.
Boys are busy with college, school, whatnot. It's whatever. Beef men
Warning, you
makes
are in range of enemy artillery.
standing in place too long, but mortars are zeroing in. I landed right at the console. Time we got
Warning,
16
you are
minutes.
in range of enemy artillery.
It's not a whole lot of distance to the extraction site. I'm gonna try and get the what's it called?
Warning, you are in range of enemy artillery.
There's more bots over there. We'll give them the seat. Dive.
Warning, you are in range of enemy artillery.
Escape pod then. That's no problem. Let's try and get that.
Warning, you are in range of enemy artillery.
Fueling missile.
Warning, you are in range of enemy artillery.
Alright, let's send it, buds. I'm gonna hide back here.
Warning, you are in range
We're not
of
gonna
enemy
be able to get out of the
Emergent
area. We're gonna
victorious
exhaust
yet
and
again.
drag balls.
Extract when ready.
Alright.
Warning, you are in range of enemy
Gonna grab
artillery.
more supplies. Top up magazines.
Warning, you are in range of enemy artillery.
Oh, another tank. Kept forgetting to jump far enough.
Warning, you are in range of enemy artillery.
Let's see. I gotta go this way anyway.
Enemy
We're
tactical
something!
range. Objective critical stratagem available.
gonna use the good old 500 kilo. See if that finally solves
You
the
are in
motor
range of
problem.
an objective critical stratagem no longer available.
Buried the shredder tank. Find it.
An evil never misses. Administering freedom.
Warning, you are in range of enemy artillery.
A lot of things blown up at once.
Warning, you are in range of enemy artillery. Objective critical
500
stratagem available.
took out one. Let's see if we can take out another. And back.
Objective critical stratagem no longer available.
On life pursuit!
Come on. Good stuff. Okay. 3 rares in.
Throwing grenade!
Heaven's
You may
box.
proceed to extraction when ready.
Still here.
Warning, you are in range of enemy
Deal with that
artillery.
problem. This is why I brought Penetrator. Because it has medium armor penetration. And a little burst ruined that devastating
Warning,
day.
you are in range of enemy artillery.
My second 500 kg did not
Objective critical stratagem available.
take out.
Delivering payload.
The, Woo! Buddy? Thing I was looking for. gun. Go.
Objective critical stratagem available.
Alright. Our hell bomb we used a second ago didn't work. Deal with hell bomb. Alright. We have ourselves a special case going on. That's the end of it, boys. I need to get out of there anyway.
Request approved. Deploying reinforcements.
Costing us too much time.
Ready to liberate.
But now I'm mad. Oh, that's a dip.
Extraction is available.
I want the 500 kilograms right there between those guys. There we go.
Objective critical stratagem no longer available.
Extra cinema. Yep. Do I got enough time to reload the recoilless? 10 minutes. We might not have time for the escape pod.
10 minutes remaining.
Down low. Just make. Alright, that's still active.
Fire in the hole!
Grenade. Because with grenades, just high explosives in general,
Found something. How
What a
about a
vibe.
nice cup of
in
liberty?
large location, in a large enough volume, they tend to solve a lot of problems. I don't need a flamethrower. There's enough fire tornadoes going on around to have here anyway. See that? There's our favorite phallic-shaped rock. Stem for more stamina. That rock probably has the super samples. Or the super uranium they call it now. I'm still gonna call it a super sample, sorry. Now, call it an airstrike. I stuck that poor fool. You see how the beacon was moving?
Found something.
That guy got stuck from beyond the building. Those are more rare samples. I'm maxed out on the rare samples. I've just been picking
You
them
may
up out of
proceed to
habit.
extraction when
I'm
ready.
maxed out on most things aside from super samples and super credits.
Found something.
Medals, because I'm still buying out the last of the newest borderline democracy, borderline freedom, whatever the newest war bond is called, with all of the lever action rifle, medium armor pen, slaps, get some heavy damage. It's not something you want to run solo though, just because of the reload time, the rate of fire. Alright, I'm just gonna. Alright, I was gonna just have my Eagle rearm, but since you guys will oblige, I'll just call in another airstrike. 10 kills for one button.
Eagle 1 withdrawing to rearm.
Alright. Get us some supplies.
Deploying equipment package.
Sentry gun.
Deploying sentry.
As I've got all 3 super samples. We're over here, grab our rares. And we've got 7 minutes on the clock. I'm not gonna push it forward yet. Data from this game.
Extraction
Double
request
check it.
confirmed. Shuttle
Give me
inbound.
anything that I don't already have.
Sending down support
careful with these jet brigade guys. And all the little infantry have jetpacks, and they like to close the gap fast. And like that. And also like that, jetpacks explode. So sometimes, if they're too close to you, that explosion sets you on fire. Fire and Helldivers don't mix. Grenade, boys. You know what? Take 2 for good measure. Gonna get stim, more supplies. Just gonna start eating airstrikes.
Administering freedom.
Turrets cool down. Well, look, this one's still active. It's still got ammo, like I said, and working. Gatling gun hasn't run itself dry because it's not a Gatling gun. I want to get shot by my
ETA T-minus 20 seconds.
Shredder tank. Oh, I missed.
ETA T-minus 10 seconds. Clear landing
Lynch
zone.
made me miss. The second turret's going to take care of the Devastators for me. Which time we got? Landing there.
Pelican 1. Enemies along
Clear out the
extraction
LZ, shall we?
zone. Pelican 1 landing in progress.
That! I held out my friend. How do we deal with the problem?
Here comes the
Extraction
cavalry.
complete. Pelican 1 beginning ascent.
No. Anyway. I'm a little disappointed that Malevelon Creek is still safe. I know this is recorded on April Fool's, like Ricky said. I'm going to save this video, schedule it, have it uploaded on April 3rd, 2025. The 1-year anniversary of the liberation of Malevelon Creek. Creek stands. Yeah. Thank you for being here. Thank you for your time. Please, I gotta say all that YouTube stuff. Like, comment, subscribe while I take off my Malevelon Creek veteran hat. Check out all the links down in the description. We've got a website, we've got a Discord community server. I'm working with the Setsi shop, and I'm just gonna throw in the link for the other shop where I got this cool hat. I don't know if she still has this in stock, but it's run by a woman named Haley. She's cool. She has, as I said at the beginning of the video, SSDC, something design company. Check out the Liberating Consolidated Etsy shop for all of your 3D printed needs. If you can hear it, I don't know if this mic is good enough to pick it up, like I said. I know I have multiple mics. They have one's better than this one. My 3D printer's running in the background because I'm partnered with Nerdsmith Consolidated. I gotta 3D print them stuff because that's what they sell, 3D printed stuff. Yeah, accuracy's trash. Anyway, thanks for being here. Read a book, party hardy, dive harder, join the Discord. All those things. Bye.